channel. Today I did this look for you guys. You guys have been requesting and requesting this look for, I mean, ever since I did it. So I introduced this look, I think in my Project Pan video, and you guys went crazy over it. So I was like, oh, I really need to film this then. So I made sure to get it up this week for y'all. So yeah, I'm obsessed with it. I will be linking everything down below. I hope you guys like it. If you guys want to see how I got this, then just keep on watching. So I'm gonna start off with the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Smoothing Primer and just put that all over my face just to prime and moisturize. I do really like this primer because it is super moisturizing. It smells so good and it's just a good base for anything to lay right on top of. So I do really like this. So I've been kind of getting into a new routine. So normally I would do my primer, my eyebrows, my eyes, and then my foundation. But recently I've been doing my eyes first, then my base, and then my brows last. And I've been really liking it. So I'm not gonna be putting on my brows now. So I will be looking a little funny for a couple minutes. I am actually going to prime my eyes. I'm gonna take the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. You just wanna make sure that your eyes are really primed because we're gonna be wearing a lot of eyeshadow today. This is probably like my new favorite go-to look. I'm obsessed with this look. I wear it all the time. So many of y'all always ask me like, what's on my eyes? So I was like, I need to do a tutorial because it is just stunning. Like the palette, oh, I talked about it in my favorites video and I said I wasn't gonna say too much about it because I was filming this video, but oh, just wait, it's so good. And I'm just gonna take some of my Fenty Beauty Lavender Powder. I always have to set my eyeshadow primer. Some people prefer that they don't. I can't move on unless like my whole entire face is set, including my eye base. Like I can't do anything. So I'm gonna show y'all like exactly what I've been doing because this is literally what I do like every single day when I want a glam look. This is the palette I go towards. For some reason, I'm just so attracted to this palette. Like this palette is me in a palette. This is the Alter Ego Goddess palette. This is a dupe for the Natasha Denona, I think it's the Gold Edition palette. It's just so pretty. This palette is only $16. I can't. And I have been using my Jaclyn Hill brushes. I'm just gonna kind of clean them off any like excess product on my little color switch. A lot of you guys asked me where I got this. I found mine at TJ Maxx. Morphe sells one. If you type on Amazon color switch wheel, I'm sure you can find it. So the shade that I've been taking is Athena. This shade is super interesting because it's like a pukey kind of green color. It's like yellow, but it has a little bit of a green shift to it. I don't know, I really love it. I think it's super unique. I don't have any shades like this in my collection, so I'm happy to have this palette with that in there. So I'm just gonna put this right into my crease and kind of bring it up a little further and more outward than I normally do. Also, I'm taking the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH30. This is her bigger fluffy brush. Don't worry about it getting messy. We can always just clean it right up. So you can be as messy as you want with this shade and all the other ones. So it doesn't really matter how messy you get. I'm just gonna go in with the Morphe E27 blending brush and just blend the top of the edges. Now I'm gonna go in with the smaller JH30 brush and dip into the Avalon shade. This is just a really deep chocolate color. And I'm just gonna place that right on the outer corners and a little bit in the crease as well. I've just been slapping these colors on and calling it a day. Like it doesn't have to be perfect. Once we get the foundation, the lashes on and everything, it'll all look good. Because right now it looks pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. I know what you're thinking. And going back in with E27 and just blending it out. Like I said, you can be as messy as you want. Now the shade that makes this look is the shade Pandora. So I'm just gonna take some on my brush. I'm using the JH42 brush. You definitely wanna spray this shade or else you're gonna have a ton of fallout. So make sure the shade is sprayed. So the thing I've been doing recently is kind of cutting my crease with the shimmer shades instead of actually cutting my crease. This shade is so pigmented that you really don't even need that concealer laying underneath. This shade is just so beautiful on its own. I really don't think it needs any more enhancement unless you're spraying it. It's got like a really pretty green shift to it, but it looks gold, like inside the palette. And I just kind of let the brush follow my eye shape. I'm gonna take the Morphe M514 brush. This is just a little bit smaller than that Jaclyn Hill brush we used. And there's nothing on this brush. I'm just gonna make sure that everything is all blended out. I'm gonna hit these edges right here. I'm not really gonna touch right there because I like how crisp that is. I think I'm gonna darken it up just a little bit more. I'm gonna take that dark brown shade again, kind of work this on the outer edge of the eye, just a little bit more. I'm just gonna add some Duo Lash Glue. This is the Brush On Adhesive Dark Glue. You guys know my trick. I'm just gonna kind of apply it as I would eyeliner. And I'm gonna use my Maybelline Total Temptation mascara. Just a little coat before we put on our falsies. I might as well just go ahead and do my foundation. So I bought the CoverGirl Healthy Elixir foundation. It was on sale, so I picked up 2 shades. I'm pretty sure they're discontinuing this, so I really hope I don't like it because I've heard such good things about this. And I picked up the shade Creamy Natural and Classic Ivory. I have a kind of a self tan on right now, so let's go with Creamy Natural. They're also discontinuing my favorite powder. Oh, I'm so mad. Every time I go to TJ Maxx, I'm like, okay, where is it? Because I know that they're selling it. I hope I don't like this. We'll see though. It's a good color for the tan. It definitely doesn't match like my skin, you know? Also, I'm using my Juno & Co. Cloud Sponge. My favorite sponge ever. I'm kind of liking it, y'all. I'm kind of liking it. This color's a little bit pinky, like pinky yellow. I don't know, it's definitely not my favorite color, but the finish of it is looking really pretty. I will say though, I have been obsessing over the Flower Beauty foundation. That's like my holy grail foundation now. I love that one so much. I wish I could tell you what lashes these are. These are just like, you know, the random ones that you just throw on your vanity and totally forget about? These are those. These might be 113s by Ardell, but I could be wrong. They definitely have like that super wispy effect like 113s. So if you want a similar pair, definitely try the 113s because they have a little flare at them. So I'm just gonna stick these on. And as you can see, doing your lash glue as liner, it just helps your lashes just stick to your eye. Like, I'm done with my lashes. It's crazy. And they're not coming off. Okay, I'm gonna go in with some concealer. I'm gonna take the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Beige. This is way too light for me. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, that is insane. But I'm gonna mix it with another concealer. I'm gonna mix it with the Flower Beauty concealer in the shade Fair. I feel like this should be like a medium shade because this is like the shade of my foundation. Well, probably like 2 shades lighter than my foundation. I just love the brightness that the e.l.f. one gives. And when I get right to that eyeshadow, I make sure I get the sponge with the pointy tip. This Juno & Co. sponge is really good. I'll leave it linked down below. I like it way better than the Beauty Blender, and it's literally $5. I'm gonna set my under eyes immediately with the Fenty loose powder. I have mine in the shade Lavender. Maybe I should use Banana. I think I wanna use the Banana shade. Yeah, let's use the Banana shade. The under eyes, because I don't want it like super bright because that concealer was already really light. And then my favorite powder that CoverGirl is discontinuing is the Vitalist Healthy Powder. I get mine in the shade Classic Ivory. Oh, I don't want them to discontinue it. I'm so sad. This is such a good powder, you guys. So good. I don't like baking. I just like to leave it on there for like 3 seconds and then dust it away. I'm gonna finish the eyes and take the shade Athena again. I'm bringing this shade pretty low because my lower lashes are pretty long, so it kind of just evens them out. Makes it look a little bit more smoky. And then I'm gonna take the shade Avalon. That's that dark chocolate shade. I'm not gonna bring this lower than the first shade we used. I just kind of want it to like blow out into that color, because if we bring this shade any lower than the first shade, we would have an issue. We would have raccoon eyes all the way. And then I'm just gonna take the E27 brush and blend that out super lightly. Don't blend it away, just blend it out a little bit, okay? I am going to take some eyeliner. This is the Smashbox Waterproof Kohl Liner in the shade Bear. This just really opens up the eyes a little bit more and just highlights the eye a little bit better. And then for lower mascara, I'm going to take MAC Extended Play Lash. Let me bottoms, and I'll kind of put this on the top as well, just to blend everything together. But really just focus this on the bottom lashes. Okay, I had to put on my brows because I felt really, really weird. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into bronzer. I'm gonna take my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, just bronze my face up. This is like my favorite bronzer ever. I love it so much. I'm gonna go in with my Bare Minerals brush. Just want something a little bit more stiff. My brows are a little chubby today, but that's okay. Okay, I'm not liking that brush either. Let's go in with, yeah, let's go in with this one. This is my Lancome Foundation and Corrector brush. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. I used to use this bronzer like every single day, but I set it down for a few months because I was like, okay, I need to give my other bronzer some love. Ooh, it's like straight chocolate in my mouth. And with this look, I really wanted to have like a shit ton of bronzer on because I just love it so much. I actually want to add a little bit more. This is the Lorac Tantalizer Baked Bronzer. Look how stunning that is. Just to do like a bronzy glow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, obsessed. I love that. This is why I cannot live without bronzer. Bronzer and lip liner are like my holy grails. For blush, I'm gonna take the Becca Wild Honey blush. Love this blush so much. I recently mentioned this blush in my favorites, and it just goes so good with this look. I love it so much. It's just like a brown undertone blush. It's a good nude blush. And I'm gonna spray my face with the It's You Sister Cosmetics setting spray. This is my favorite setting spray in life. I'm using the Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter. I don't wear this a ton just because it's so blinding, but with this look, we're going glam. You guys, we're going all the way out. If I'm putting this much makeup on my eyes, I'm gonna put that much makeup on my face. And this one. For lips, I'm gonna take the Morphe Foolish lip liner. And for lipstick, I'm gonna take the Too Faced Melted Matte in the shade Sugar Cookie. This is such a pretty nude. This is the Rimmel Show Off Lip Lacquer in the shade Nude Eclipse. This is my favorite gloss ever. If I can find it for y'all, I will definitely link it for you. But this is so old, y'all. I should not be putting it on my lips, but it's my favorite nude lip gloss ever. Y'all need to tag Amy Macedo on Twitter and tell her that she needs to get this because she's literally like my nude lip queen. I literally love her so much. Oh my gosh. Tweet her and tell her I said to get this because I feel like she would love it. I would tweet her, but she probably won't see. So we have to like get an empire to tweet her because I love her so much. She's so stunning. She's literally like my life inspiration. She's so real. I just love her so much. Every time she has a new favorite nude lipstick, I'm there. All right, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I literally love this look so much. Definitely turn on the bell for notifications and subscribe because next week, I can't say, you guys know, I can't say. Can you guys guess what video I will be filming? I can't believe it's literally time. Oh my god. I love you. Thank you for watching and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.